Welcome back, everyone. Before we dive in, drop your thoughts and the lessons you take from this story in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another powerful story. Let's get into it. Her voice cut through the quiet like a sharp blade. "I can't keep living like this, Marcus," she said, slamming her coffee mug onto the marble counter so hard the sound echoed through the kitchen. Marcus Reynolds lifted his head slowly, his calm gray eyes meeting hers without flinching. His voice, though weak, held steady. "You took vows, Evelyn." "And you're dragging me down with you," she snapped back, her tone as icy as the winter wind outside. Marcus Reynolds. At 53, he was the kind of man people instinctively trusted. Years of building a logistics empire from the ground up had left him financially comfortable, wealthy, in fact, but you would never guess it by looking at him. He dressed simply, preferred evenings in his elegant but understated Philadelphia brownstone, with jazz humming softly in the background and a classic novel in hand. His wife, Evelyn, was the opposite in every way. 35. Strikingly beautiful, drawn to the glitter of rooftop bars, luxury boutiques, and champagne brunches. They had been married for 8 years. In the early days, she had seemed devoted, even smitten. But when Marcus fell ill, everything changed. It started as fatigue, then weight loss. Doctors used phrases like rapid decline and limited time. Marcus accepted his fate with quiet dignity. Evelyn did not. At first, she played the part of a caring wife, bringing tea, adjusting pillows. But it was an act she couldn't sustain. Soon, her sympathy turned into sharp words and long nights out. One morning, her patience snapped entirely. "I didn't sign up to be your nurse," she hissed. Marcus studied her, his expression unreadable. "You signed up for better or worse," he said softly. She turned away, her jaw clenched. That was the day something shifted permanently between them. Around that time, Adrian Brooks began showing up more often. Adrian wasn't just a friend, he had been Marcus's closest confidant for over 2 decades. A charming, silver-haired man, known for his sharp business instincts and impeccable taste in scotch. Marcus believed Adrian was visiting out of loyalty. What he didn't know was that when Adrian's car pulled out of the driveway at night, Evelyn was often in the passenger seat. Adrian knew exactly what to say. "You're too young, too beautiful to waste away in that house," he told her over candlelit dinners. He painted vivid pictures of a glamorous future, exotic beaches, penthouses, a life Marcus could never give her now. And Evelyn believed him. One rainy Thursday afternoon, Evelyn walked into Marcus's bedroom with a suitcase. Her voice was flat, cold. "I can't do this anymore. I won't waste my youth watching you fade away." Marcus's hand, pale and thin, rested on the blanket. "So that's it?" he asked quietly. "That's it," she said, her chin raised in defiance. "Adrian understands me. He can give me the life I deserve." For a long moment, silence stretched between them, broken only by the rain tapping against the windows. Marcus's eyes didn't waver. There was no anger, no pleading, only a faint, almost imperceptible smile. "Then go," he whispered. "I hope you find what you're looking for." Her breath caught. She had expected rage, maybe desperation. Instead, she found calm acceptance. It unsettled her, though she brushed the feeling aside. She wheeled her suitcase to the door and didn't look back. Outside, Adrian's black Mercedes waited, engine running. Evelyn climbed in, slamming the door as the car pulled away, leaving the life she had once known fading in the rain-streaked distance. The house felt different after she left. Lighter, as though the walls had exhaled. Marcus asked his longtime caregiver, Gloria, to open the curtains wide. The winter light spilled across the room, soft and clean. For the first time in weeks, he felt free. On the nightstand sat a leather-bound folder. Inside were documents Evelyn had never seen: deeds to prime properties in Los Angeles, Chicago, and Miami. Stock portfolios worth millions. Offshore accounts with balances that would stagger even the wealthy. Marcus Reynolds wasn't just comfortable. He was worth nearly $600 million. a fortune built over decades through careful investments, buying into shipping when e-commerce exploded, diversifying into tech startups before the boom, and never once flaunting his success. He had planned to reveal everything on their 10th anniversary. He had even commissioned a custom diamond necklace. But Evelyn's departure rewrote that plan completely. Marcus picked up the phone and called his attorney, Thomas Whitfield. "She's gone," Marcus said simply. "I take it you want the will amended?" Thomas replied. "Yes, remove her entirely. Split her share between my sister, the Children's Hospital, and the Education Foundation. Make it airtight." "Understood," Thomas said. And just like that, Evelyn was erased from his future. Meanwhile, Evelyn and Adrian. For the first few weeks, Evelyn believed she had made the best decision of her life. Adrian spoiled her with champagne dinners, rooftop cocktails, promises of Aspen ski trips and Hampton summers. Her Instagram shimmered with curated snapshots of their new life. But cracks appeared quickly. The lavish dates became rare. Adrian's phone buzzed constantly with business calls. Then came the money talks. He claimed to have a few temporary cash flow issues. She offered him her credit card. He maxed it within weeks. Soon, her diamond bracelet went missing. Adrian claimed he took it to resize as a surprise. It never came back. Then a handbag vanished. Then another. When she confronted him, he smiled and kissed her forehead. "Vanessa, these are just short-term setbacks. You know I'm working on big deals. Trust me soon. We'll be untouchable." She believed him until she couldn't anymore. One cold morning, Evelyn's world shattered. She scrolled through social media and froze. Business icon Marcus Reynolds passes away, leaves behind $600 million legacy. Her breath caught as she stared at photos from the funeral. Limousines lined outside a grand cathedral. Influential figures paying respects. Marcus's sister, elegant and composed, accepting condolences on behalf of the family. Evelyn read the article twice. $600 million. Her hand trembled around her phone. Marcus, the man she left because she thought he couldn't give her the life she wanted, had been worth more than she ever dreamed. When Adrian walked in, tossing his coat on the sofa, she barely looked up. "Marcus was worth $600 million, she whispered. Adrian paused. Then slowly, a grin spread across his face. "And you walked away from that, for me?" His voice dripped with mockery. Her cheeks burned. "I didn't know." "That's your problem," he said coldly. "You never think past the moment." That night, Adrian didn't come home. Days turned into weeks. When he finally did, he smelled of a perfume that wasn't hers. When she confronted him, he laughed. "You left a man worth $600 million for me. Did you really think I'd settle for you?" By the end of the week, he was gone with what was left of her jewelry. The penthouse lease in her name became a noose. Her cards were maxed. Creditors circled like vultures. Friends who once envied her designer heels now ignored her calls. She applied for receptionist jobs, retail positions, anything. The rejections piled up. Her glamorous wardrobe ended up in pawn shops, piece by piece. She moved into a small one-bedroom apartment in a rundown part of town, where the sound of sirens never stopped. And late at night, she would scroll through article after article about Marcus's foundation, the hospitals, the scholarships, the community centers, all funded by the man she had abandoned. Her chest tightened every time she saw his photo. That calm smile the day she left made sense now. He knew. He always knew. One gray winter morning, Evelyn stood at her window looking at the rain-slick streets below, whispering words no one would ever hear. If only I had stayed. But the world moved on. Marcus's legacy thrived, his name etched into buildings, scholarships changing lives. Evelyn, meanwhile, faded into the shadows of the life she thought she deserved but never earned. If you enjoyed this story, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful life lessons told through unforgettable stories.